So this came in the mail today. But before I unbox this thing, I just want to tell you guys a quick story. Now, when I started making beats about 10 years ago, I had this 3-month period where I'd just be obsessed with watching Zaytoven cook-ups. It was just crazy to see him make a beat solely from an MPC and his MIDI keyboard. He had his keyboard going, he had the pads going, never even touched his computer. So yeah, I was just starting out making beats, so I just thought I'd cop me a little MIDI keyboard as well. Got like a little 25 key MIDI keyboard. And it was cool, man. I kind of felt like Zaytoven, but I couldn't really control anything with this keyboard. I could make melodies with it, I could maybe do like a few percussive parts in the drums, but there was an amorous controller, just had the keys. I had to keep going back and forth between the laptop just to kind of make it work. And yeah, since then I kind of forgot about it because there's never really been like a keyboard where you can just control stuff. However, the thing that's inside this box could be pretty intriguing, because if we take a look at this box, I'm gonna zoom in on that little logo right there. I don't know if that looks familiar to any of you guys. But yeah, not only is this a new MIDI keyboard, MIDI controller, but inside this box is a keyboard that is built for FL Studio specifically. So yeah, that means I can go back to my early days, man. I can go back to wanting to just make beats with just the keyboard. Basically, I can be Zaytoven. So yeah, man, let's get this thing opened, make some beats with it, and hopefully it's as good as I hope it's gonna be. So yeah, man, here it is, the Novation FL Key 37. Massive shout out to Novation for sending this unit out and sponsoring the video. I'm just going to try and go crazy with this thing, man, get my Zaytoven on. The cool thing that you can do with this is you can get your sounds loaded into the pattern maker like normal, and then you press shift and then go onto channel rack. Instead of having to like do each individual sound, I can like come up with a drum pattern all in one. So I think this is cool, man. It's a good way to come up with a different bounce. So yeah, let's get these drums in, man. Jeez. Right, that's a cool little basic pattern right there that I did use in that channel rack. And there's a sick thing on here as well. You press shift and go to channel volume, and I can kind of pre-mix these like I normally would when I was making beats. So yeah, this could be interesting to do it with this instead. Okay, now I'm going to program in the hi-hats, but I'm going to use a different strategy for this. In here I hold shift and press sequencer. Then these pads now become the pattern maker, if that makes sense. So you got the top line. If I press these keys in, like you see it inputs the notes, and then I press them again to get rid of them. But yeah, let me try something, man. I might just go for something real basic. Just try something. Let me just try like a 2-step like that. Get rid of that one. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. That's it, man. That's a cool hi-hat pattern right there. Hey, 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 hey. That sounded sick, man. Okay, right, let's go with the melody now then. Now, this keyboard doesn't work for every VST, but for the local FL Studio ones, then you can control this VST with it, cycle through presets. So yeah, I'm in Flex right now, man, and I always sleep on Flex. It's actually a really sick plugin. So I'm going to press shift and go to the instrument tool. I can press the preset button, and it'll just flick through all the presets for me. I like this one right here. Getting Zaytoven vibes from that one, man. Let's go for a piano. Alright, let's try some strings. Jeez. Let's get a flute in as well. Yeah, this is sounding sick, man. I think last but not least, it's just an 808, and I think we might be done with this beat. Literally, since I started making this beat, I haven't actually touched my laptop. Yeah, this is going well, man. But yeah, let's get the 808 in. So So yeah, let me go in and arrange this beat out. Let me get a quick like 2-minute beat made and then see what we've got. Yeah, there we go, man.
LLB.
Yeah, so we got the intro right here. Yeah, it's got some of the drums coming in. Piano is crazy, man. Got the flute. There's like stabby strings coming in. Simplify them a little bit. Flute comes back in, dropped it down by an octave. 5 even. Back to the beginning, man. Different kind of vibes to what I normally go for. And that all stems from this keyboard, man. I actually really like this thing. I felt I've paid close attention to what people are actually using in FL Studio, especially when it comes to the workflow. But yeah, you guys can let me know. I enjoyed getting my Zaytoven on with this keyboard, man. So big shout out to Innovation for sponsoring this one and sending this thing out, man. So if you want to get your own FL Key 37, you can either get the big one like this, or they do a mini version, which is a bit less. Then check the link in the description so you can go and grab your own one of these. But yeah, that's all from me. I'll see you guys in the next one.